This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
All right, final one here. Let's see if you can do this, Katie. This is a mosquito flying. Oh, my gosh. You know what? I don't know what's going on. I still got those mosquitoes by my front door. Isn't it too cold for mosquitoes? Why are they still around?
So I went online and bought a mosquito killer, and it never came.
Oh,
I know that move.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Thing cost me $30.
Still waiting for my cutie kids.
I have mosquitoes, too. I think it's all the vegetation that we keep around the front of our houses.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might be right. They're still there.
You got to go around and dump pots. So if you have pots with standing water in
Okay.
them, you got to dump all of them.
All right. Well, this is what I hear. This is a mosquito flying, and this sounds like right outside my front door. It sounds just like this with all these dang mosquitoes. Just like that. Yep. That's the blood sucking.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I know. Kevin was trying to mansplain mosquitoes.
Yeah, we know how mosquitoes work, Kevin. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Is that Denny's, or did I record that outside my front door of a real mosquito? What do you think, Katie?
I think it's Denny's.
Katie, you are correct. That is Denny's.
Dunkin' is the official coffee of the KVJ Show. America runs on Dunkin'. The KVJ Show is now live on 97.9 WRMF.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday KVJ Show. Everybody obviously feeling and looking festive here today. What's up there, Rudolph?
Hello.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Boy, this is very complex. I didn't even realize you got mittens along with this full-body Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer costume.
Do you have a Rudolph the Red-Nosed baseball cap under a Rudolph the Red-Nosed hoodie?
Someone went to Walmart yesterday.
You have double
Yeah.
red noses.
I got double red noses. I'll take off the hat if it's too distracting. I just, I
I think
want
it's fantastic.
Thank you. Well,
for
it's a big day for me.
Yeah, what's
I've
that?
got my Christmas photo shoot with me and Chewy. We've got
Oh, you do?
outfits. We've got props. I bought a little tree.
Okay.
I was going to submit that for our newsletter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I would love that. I think that'd
Okay.
be fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who's doing the photo shoot?
So it's going to be me and Chewy, and
Yeah.
I've got us like matching outfits. I got
Who's taking the photos?
I mean, who do you think? Peace Train.
Oh,
Denny's,
okay.
producer Denny's.
Oh, I didn't know if this is like you got a real photographer or not.
I'm paying for this.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm not kidding you. I spent a pretty penny at Walmart yesterday for
You
this
did?
photo shoot. I went a little crazy.
Well, haywire, huh?
I did.
Okay, so you've got.
I mean, look at you. You look great.
I got to give a big shout out to Walmart. I know I always trash their customer service, and I still stand by that.
Yes.
But when it comes to the holidays, especially Christmas, they bring the heat
They-
when it comes to the outfits. My
Oh,
friend. I mean, there was so many I couldn't even keep up. I couldn't.
Did you only get that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer costume?
Hell no.
Okay.
I got so many outfits for this photo shoot.
Oh, yeah. What, do we just have to wave? What else are you doing?
I got a Grinch theme going.
Oh, wow,
We've got trees.
Okay.
I've got matching earpieces for us. I tried the earpieces on Chewy yesterday. Did not like that.
He wasn't a fan.
No.
So he's not liking this as much as you are.
I don't know. We got to see.
Chewy, not in the Christmas spirit.
But look how great this thing goes all the way down. It's got hearts on it for the kneecaps.
Oh, it does, yeah.
This is not your
You see the back?
This is not your grandma's Rudolph outfit.
Oh, look, you got a little reindeer
You've got
tail.
pockets in that thing?
Yeah, I do got pockets.
Wow.
How much? Just play out a little. Price is right. How much do you think it was? More or less than $10?
More.
I'm going to go more.
You guys are right. You both win. Good
Yeah.
job.
I would actually put that at closer to, I'd say the over-under should be 20. What do you think, Virginia? Over-under on that?
That's a good over-under.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just over 20, like 22.
I was going like 24. That's what I was thinking.
Virginia wins. It was 20 plus in tax. It was $20, and then you had the tax. I'd say $21.
Walmart has good prices.
It's never been about the prices.
It's never been about the prices. And actually, we will a lot of times put up with the horrific customer service because those prices are so fantastic.
Yeah. But a lot of times, too, there is a price limit on Goofy. You know, where,
yeah.
Not in his world.
yeah,
There's really
but for
not.
most people, you know, your mass market out there, be like, people usually $20 is a goofy price tag.
I wish that's all I spent. I mean, I'm embarrassed to tell you how much I spent.
But that's just for one outfit, yeah. And if you choose to go for more, then
I
that's
did.
yours.
Well, the good thing is my December wardrobe is done. Pretty
Yes.
much.
Oh, that's good.
Although they have some really sweet looking Christmas suits, tie, blazer, all that stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Probably going back.
You're probably going back.
How much are those?
They were a little bit more pricey. I think they were in
Okay.
the $35 range. They're fake trees. I was kind of shocked. You could get a fake tree at Walmart. Now, granted, it's about as tall as Virginia, but still, it was like $40 with lights on it.
Okay.
Huh.
Fake tree.
All right.
That's a lot cheap. I was at Lowe's last night because I was looking. Magnolia wants a fire pit at her party. So we've been pricing them out, and Lowe's had some on sale. So we went to go look at fire pits at Lowe's. And most of their lit trees that were my height were in the $100 range.
Wow. And I know
They were nice.
I know we keep speaking about the horrific customer service at Walmart.
You do.
I got to give a shout out to the bakery at Walmart. They nail it.
They do.
They got great sweets at Walmart.
Even with customer service.
It's never been it's always.
You get a low price cupcake, but they may have dropped it.
They just.
Or licked it.
I just want to know
Or
why.
both.
Why does Walmart?
They dropped it while they were licking it.
Yes.
They never have a key to the cologne section. Never.
They never do.
No Walmart ever
Don't
has a
try
key.
to get anything out the back from the electronics either. Because if you need one of those little things that requires a key
Yeah.
in the electronics, you better set aside 45 minutes.
Yeah, their cologne is safe from theft and purchase.
I can't tell you how many times they told me Travis went home with the key.
We buy a lot of stuff at the
Travis.
holidays from Walmart through Little Smiles because they have great prices.
Yes.
A lot of kids want a little electronics. The older kids want
Mm-hmm.
a computer. Walmart beats a lot of places on price. We do the research, but darn it, if you don't have to stand there for 45 minutes.
This is almost quite a commercial for Walmart.
It's almost.
Yes.
Almost.
It's like a 75% good commercial for Walmart.
Yeah. It's an interesting strategy. Maybe more businesses should take it. Let's say about the 75% stuff we do well, and then the 25% of the stuff we don't.
These hooves are going to be a bit of a hindrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to type.
Oh, okay. Now, are those mittens, or are those just kind of like, are they sewn into your whole Rudolph onesie?
They're built in, my man.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay.
I can.
I think you can come out of them.
I can, but then it's like, oh my gosh, why does that reindeer have human man
Breaking
hands?
that fourth wall.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah.
Why does that reindeer have hamburger hands?
Exactly. I don't want to scare the kids.
No, you're right. At least you thought it through. Okay, well, if you'd like to see the amazing outfit Jaybird is cultivating today, you can dial into KVJ TV. It is on YouTube, on your smart TVs and mobile devices. So
I feel like we should send you out to like meet kids and stuff.
I am here all day long, whatever you want.
Will you wear that thing on Wednesday
Yes.
next week?
Yes.
He and I are going to go deliver some pizzas
Oh, you
to
are?
a needy elementary school. They're going to have their end of the year pizza party. And you know
Okay.
Jaybird believes in the power of pizza.
You want me to wear a
So-
costume and do a pizza party? Yeah. Twist my arm. Oh, I don't want to do it. It sounds amazing.
and you just keep it on all night long for our Christmas party.
You all know me. If I could go through the world every day with a costume, I would. I
You
would.
should.
I have. and
You
it-
have a job where you can do it.
I have. Even with this job, people start to look at you like you're going through something.
Be you.
It's just life.
People have always thought I was going
They're
through a
always
breakdown.
going to look. I dress respectable, and people got stuff to say about me, too. Who cares?
They do.
Yeah.
They got a lot to say.
All right. Well, there you go. Go check out that Jaybird right now on KVJ TV.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, you know, I get all happy and giddy inside whenever Bill Cosby gets bad news. I'll share with you his latest bad news and rejection. Before we get into that, though, it looks like Kevin Hart is being asked about the Oscars again. Remember, they asked him last year, and he was like, no, I don't have time to prepare.
Well, he got into all that controversy.
Right. So, will he do the Oscars? Here he is, I guess, talking about it a little bit.
Okay.
Look, I have nothing but love for the Academy. I always will. I think that, any conversation is always a good conversation. So, TBD, to be determined.
Okay. Well, that means they better back up the money truck.
He's got love for. Did he have love for him last year? There was a big controversy last year.
Yeah.
Andy Dick just got sentenced to 14 days in jail. You know, he was harassing women and grabbing them on the derriere, and the judge sentenced him to 14 days in the LA County Jail, but due to overcrowding, he was in and out after just one night, but at least they got him. And finally here, somebody else they got, Bill Cosby. He's been trying feverishly behind the scenes to undo his conviction, but apparently the Pennsylvania Superior Court has now unanimously rejected his appeal. He can appeal to the state Supreme Court, but they say it doesn't look good there as well. His lawyers are trying to say, oh, it was unfair, but the court's like, no, it was perfectly fair. Sit down. You're going to probably pass away in court and in jail. So sorry, not sorry.
The way things are going, he might pass away in court, too. You never know.
Right. Either one is fine with me. I just don't want him
Time
to
is ticking.
see the light of day.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. If you're looking to help out, you know, there's so much good being done right now at the Little Smiles North Pole. We are helping thousands of local kids. You can help by dropping off a new unwrapped toy at one of our hundreds of boxes all over town, or make it easy on yourself. You can also text to give. That number is 44321. Just text the word "Give Smiles" to 44321.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
I can only imagine what you got on your mind today, Jay Bird.
I was kind of shocked how many people were interested in my experience at that Indian buffet I went to.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't end up going Monday. My sister had to do some stuff, so we ended up going yesterday, and we got there 30 minutes to spare. We just got there in time to do some damage. It was from like 11:30 to 2:30. And I would like to try more Indian food. I'd like to try it from a different place, because I feel like what I had potential of being really good, but there was an ingredient that I did not like that was in every part of the food, and it kind of was a bully ingredient.
Okay.
And it kind of threw me off. But I feel like other places would make really good Indian food. I just think I went to the wrong place.
I got a spot for you. I know another
good.
one's relatively close.
I want to give it another shot at a different route. Because, if you go to an Italian place, everybody makes Italian different. You go to one place, they put too much basil on your pizza. But my question is, I want to put a call out to the buffet community. I'm not talking about Chinese buffets. I know they exist. I know they're around. They're still doing strong. But I've gone to a pizza buffet and I've gone to an Indian food buffet. I want to know where all the other buffets are at here in South Florida. That's not Chinese food.
Yeah.
I want to go on a buffet tour. I love buffets. If there is a Polish buffet, let me know. If there is other pizza buffets, let me know. Not CC's, I know about CC's, but some maybe mom and pop places, some other places I would never know about, even doing a Google search.
Okay.
Because sometimes you go and Google buffets near me, they don't give you all the stuff you need.
Question: will you accept a salad bar?
I will, because everyone knows the true star of a salad is the cheese and the dressing.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, let me know. We'll go as far as Fort Lauderdale, as north as Port St. Lucie.
Wow.
Let me know.
It's quite a range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buffet Tour 019.
Okay.
He's doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, he really is.
Someone's got to do it, because nobody is.
Oh, just look at him. That's obviously one to be commissioned with the task.
That's a man who does important things.
Yes. that
Right
is.
there.
That is.
I have a degree in goofy.
Yes. Virginia, what do you got on your mind today?
Well, Panda's mad at me again.
Oh, geez. What is going on now, Virginia?
But, I mean, hear me out. I don't think this one is entirely my fault.
Okay.
Entirely?
I was trying to be...
Entirely. It is partially your fault.
Partially it is. I take part ownership of this because, you know how they say no good deed goes unpunished?
Sure.
I was trying to do a good deed and do a nice thing. So I have a girlfriend of mine who's a single mom, couple of kids. She had to work on Sunday. She didn't have anybody to take care of her kids. And she was posting it on Facebook about how, oh my gosh, I don't have anybody to help watch my kids. What do I do?
Yeah.
And nobody was commenting that they could help her. And I looked at my schedule for last Sunday and I was like, I literally set aside the whole day to put up Christmas ornaments, put the tree up, do stuff in the yard for Christmas. Like it was going to be a whole day of just watching the Saints game and working around the house on Christmas.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, it wouldn't be any skin off of my back to let her drop off her 2 kids and let them play with my kids and let it be a whole day. Like I didn't see that it would be a big deal. So the kids came over at 7 a.m. is when they got dropped off. And immediately I noticed the little guy is coughing and got a runny nose. And I'm like, oh, this kid is sick.
Oh, okay.
So I went and looked at this girl's Facebook, and she posted on Saturday about her kid being sick. And then she dropped off a sick kid at my house on Sunday.
Oh, geez.
And then tried to say that, I didn't realize he was sick. And she removed the post about him being sick on Saturday.
Oh, no.
And my husband is
jeez.
furious because all night last night, guess who was up coughing?
Yeah.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Rocco's got the same cough that this little kid had. And it just sucks because my husband's like, oh, great. So now you got Rocco sick. And he's right. I got Rocco sick.
Here's what I suggest. I think you also do a very cozy, fun family dinner tonight. Big plates, bowls of spaghetti. I don't know, just
Indian buffet.
Rocco's already put in a request. So whenever somebody's sick, they get to pick. And he wants breakfast for dinner, so he wants a big stack of pancakes.
that is a cozy dinner.
Oh, nice.
That's what we're having. We're having breakfast for dinner tonight.
You're
so
speaking
Rocco,
reindeer.
Reindeer, you're welcome to come over.
I mean, breakfast at dinner was a Pennington tradition. We would do that a lot. It's exciting. I like switching it up.
Genius.
Genius.
I need to put a call out as well. I had tried to say, you know what, I'm going to stop. I normally do this energy drink. It's called Spark is the name of it. And it's from Advocare, this company. And it's, kind of got some of the caffeine and taurine and all that kind of stuff in it. But I was thinking about maybe trying to wean myself off of that. I'm like, well, it's probably not good for me to have the caffeine and stuff anyway. I got to tell you, this is like day 3 that I've been doing this. I got 8 hours and 15 minutes of sleep last night, and I'm still dragging.
Oh.
So I need something. I'm like, I'm sorry. The experiment is over. I'm like, I gave it a shot. But it's like, to do what I got to do, I need a little bit extra, like diesel fuel.
Is there something you can do that has the caffeine without some of the other things that they
I
say?
can't do sugar at all because of the keto. So it can't have any kind of like sugar stuff in it. And I don't want it to taste like complete garbage.
What
Do
about
you
the-
need black coffee?
Well, that's the problem. I've tried coffee, and honestly, every time I tried to take a drink, that's how I drink coffee. And it looks weird because I'm going, people are like, what is he doing?
It's terrible. What about the energy shot we did the other day? I felt like me and you together could change the world on that stuff.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That might be something to consider. Oh, thank you. Suits has got a emergency. See, this is it. Oh, that's good.
Any more?
That's the Spark.
Spark?
Yeah. It's kind of what it is.
No, that's the only one I have.
Okay. So you do these too, huh?
Yeah, those things are amazing. When I'm like tired, that can keep me up for hours on end. It like changes your mood. It makes you in a good mood.
Yeah, I
It's
might
got
just
so
have to
much
go
stuff
back
in
to it then. That
Do
might
you
be
need to
it.
do the whole thing? Can you do half and still get some good results?
Normally what I do when you ever see me at those things, I usually have 2 of these in there. That's
Oh
what I
my
do.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm jealous. This
what I
reindeer
do.
needs to pick me up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Suits, and then it's probably this unless there's something different. But I'm in the market for energy beverage because my other fallback, the easiest is just the sugar-free Red Bull, which I know that's gonna stop my heart one of these days. But
I gotta try to maneuver a way to get back to my house somehow during the show today. I can stop and get you an energy drink. I can get you the good stuff if you want.
He left his phone at home.
oh yeah.
So he's like, oh, I don't have a phone.
I have to have my phone today. It sucks.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you didn't bring it, huh?
I brought all these light bulbs. I had and I had the hooves.
Yeah.
It's tough being a reindeer in this world.
But you got pockets.
I had other stuff in my pockets.
and those aren't light bulbs. Those are ornaments.
or ornaments. Sorry.
Yeah.
this rate.
Which also no one should give you. Light bulbs, ornaments, knives.
Yeah.
I just don't believe in you holding anything like
I
that.
told you this reindeer needs to pick me up. My head's just swimming over here.
Okay, well, thank you, Suits. This is normally what I do, but if anybody's got any other suggestions, let me know. What do you use for a person who, I can drink coffee if it's got a ton of cream and sugar in it.
And that's not keto.
No, that's not keto at all. The cream I can go with, the sugar I can't, but that's the problem. So
What can Keto Kev do?
Yeah, it's
Help
kind of my
him.
struggle. Well, coming up here in a second, boy. Apparently, things got pretty heated last night between Jaybird and Denny's. It was kind of an interesting night because first they put together Denny's shrimp vlog. Have you seen that, Virginia?
I've heard about it. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Oh,
I mean,
it's gripping.
There's a buzz in the office about it. Everyone's talking about this vlog.
The shrimp are pregnant. In case you haven't heard, Denny's is going to be a shrimp granddaddy.
Well, I don't want to spoil the video, but we also get some worm in this. He shows us the worm farm.
He shows you the worm.
he
huh?
shows you his worm.
It's a double bill.
Oh, it is getting hot.
Yeah.
It kind of came out the wrong way. Yes, he shows us his worm farm.
Yes. So that's that's must-see TV right there. That's on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. You can go there and subscribe, and anytime you get something gripping like a shrimp and worm vlog.
Did you see the one comment on YouTube? Someone goes, "Wow, a shrimp and worm video, KVJ. Real exciting stuff."
It is gripping. Yes, you go and just hit the little bell icon, and then you'll get an alert anytime we have something uploaded. But apparently, there was quite a debate that came up last night. What do you think about this, Virginia, if you have an opinion? Because Jaybird and Denny's cannot agree on this very controversial topic here. You like chicken, correct?
Love it.
Okay. All right. We've established that. Virginia loves chicken, just for the record, Your Honor.
And how do you usually say chicken?
Chicken.
Chicken.
It's delicious.
So what is your thought on this, Virginia? Are boneless chicken wings and chicken nuggets the same thing?
No.
They're not.
So how are they different? They're the same. It's the same thing.
Boneless chicken is different than nuggets. Nuggets are smaller. Nuggets are more for children.
That's not. First of all, Your Honor,
Men
objection.
eat
You're
boneless
talking to a man
wings.
child, Virginia.
Objection.
If I'm out on a date with a man and he orders the chicken nugget plate, I'm like, okay,
Guess what?
here we go.
That man doesn't want to date your snobby ass either.
So it's obvious which side of the argument he's on.
Oh, get out of here. Now you're disparaging people who like nuggets? Get out of here.
I just
you
think
Tequesta witch.
It shows the man you aren't.
Okay.
Get out of here.
You're ordering off the kids' menu.
What a food
Do you get
snob.
a cookie too?
Yeah, I needed several.
And a free juice?
I love juice and cookies. Yeah. Go large with it.
They don't go large. That's the thing.
I know you have to order 10 juices. It gets expensive.
Juice box got 4 ounces in it. How you
I'm a man.
quench your thirst with that?
I'm a man.
Oh, when I get Mott's, I gotta drink like 50 of them.
Can I get a man version of the kids' menu?
It's the same thing. It's people trying to do Jedi chicken trickery. When you break it down to semantics, it's the same thing. Boneless, wing to nugget.
Is it from the same part of the bird, would be my question. And that would be where it might shoot down the semantics.
It's
I think
going to
it's
differ
different.
from place to place. You can never, because some places have a higher grade nugget, and some places do just a strip of real, and like buds. You can tell it's a piece of unprocessed, unfrozen chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But some places put filler in there and additives. And
Yes.
From place to place, it's going to change. But by and large, nuggets are for children.
Well, so I think the wings, they come from the boneless wings come from the wing of the chicken. I feel like the chicken nuggets come from all the leftover chicken and
that's
compressed.
They're
what-
always
yeah.
processed.
Yeah, somebody said the chicken nuggets are chunked and formed where the chicken boneless wings are meat without bones, so they are not the same.
I would have just changed the subject about what a food snob Virginia is.
Apparently the landslide is raining in on Jaybird here.
It's not going good for the bird.
Get a beer, reindeer. You're losing this one.
All right, so we've settled that great debate. Boneless chicken wings and chicken nuggets are not created equal.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, William Shatner's fourth marriage is coming to an end. How much is he going to have to pay? What are the financial details? And how much is he worth? You know, William Shatner is still to this day working very hard. You see him everywhere. I'll tell you coming up in a second. Before we get into that, Jack Black, they caught up with him and asked him what his favorite holiday movie was. And it's pretty funny what he had to say. Here he is, forgetting that he did his own holiday movie.
That's right, The Holiday.
What would you say is your number one holiday film that you have to watch every year?
My favorite holiday film, you know what? It's got to be Elf. Because once again, Jon Favreau, I don't know if I'm saying it right, and Will Ferrell just knocking it out the park.
I appreciate the humility. You could have said your own movie.
Do I have a Christmas movie? Which one is mine? Oh, The Holiday! Obviously, The Holiday. Nancy Meyers, genius.
He is adorable.
He's likable.
He is. And that holiday movie is one of my favorite. I love The Holiday.
He's a really great guitarist and singer, man. He really is.
Yeah.
I love Jack. You ever hear him
Talented
do
dude.
Tenacious D?
Not too much.
Oh, it's awesome.
Okay.
Cardi B made an entrance yesterday. She arrived in Queens for a hearing in that whole strip club beatdown case. Remember those two bartenders, female bartenders at the strip club said that Cardi B ordered for them to get roughed up? And so now she's facing criminal charges on that. She showed up with the longest black furry coat train I've ever seen. Literally, the train was longer than a wedding train for Princess Diana. It was unbelievable how she walked into court. Very flashy. And the next court date was set for January. Finally here, William Shatner, he is getting a divorce after 18 years of marriage to his fourth wife. The 88-year-old has filed for divorce from Elizabeth Shatner. Now, he was smart, so he is worth an estimated $100 million, but he got a prenup. You bet when he go through something 3 times, for the 4th time, you're like, I'm getting a prenup this time. I'm not going to give her half my money if it doesn't work out. And so that's exactly what's going to shake down. Even though they were married for 18 years, she will not get any spousal support whatsoever. They're going to be splitting up with this ironclad prenup. Wow. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. It is going on right now. Your chance to help put a toy in the hands of children all over South Florida. Sick kids, needy kids. Little Smiles helps them all. You can go on to Text to Give. It makes it really easy. Text Give Smiles to 44321.
Our celebrities having a birthday today include Haley Steinfeld. She's turning 23 today. Nikki Sixx is 61, still keeping it together and back on tour with Motley Crue.
He died and came back to life, bro.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. See all about it on The Dirt on Netflix. And she's not only alive, but she's thriving in 75 today. Brenda Lee, who Jaybird tried to kill last week.
I can't believe she's alive. Thank God.
Yeah, she's still rocking around. I don't know if she's rocking around the Christmas tree. I don't know. I'm not sure what her speed is these days, but
we're not clocking her.
Yeah, we're not clocking.
We're just telling you that she is still with us, despite Jaybird trying to kill her.
She is still breathing, yes. All right, also want to say happy birthday to Sophia Luna, turning 7 from Daddy Mommy, and Titus the dog.
Oh, I love that name.
Happy birthday to Alex. Last year of your 20s. Love Amber, Chase, and baby Lucas. Also, we got a happy birthday going out to the best husband and father, Richard. We love you, Sarah, Selena, Abriana, and Kamina. And there they are, enjoying some good time at Disney.
Oh, that looks like so much fun.
Also, happy Sweet 16 to Juliana. We love you so much. Love Mom, Dad, and Papa. So there you go. Want to see your photos on these celebrity birthdays? Tune into KVJ TV. Want them read on the show? We can do that too. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com is how you get them to us. I thought this was kind of cool too. What kind of Christmas bonus are you getting from your company? A real estate company in Maryland announced a $10 million bonus that will be divided among its 198 employees. So that means that your average employee is going to get $50,000 $50,000.
Could you imagine that? Your company gives you $50,000 as a Christmas bonus? Like, what the hell?
That's crazy stuff, isn't
I've
it?
never heard of anything like that. Maybe just in the world we live. That's just not reality.
I know. Well, it's making every other business out in America look bad today, isn't it? Wow.
Everybody is important in this company, and everybody performs in this company. They really do. You're all participating in a bonus of $10 million.
It is life-changing. It is. It's really amazing. Ed is so generous.
I steer the boat, but they're the ones that run the boat. They're the ones that make the boat go. Without the team, we are nothing. We are absolutely nothing.
Gosh, I want to go do real estate in Maryland.
Ain't nobody gonna leave that job ever.
No.
And those people will go through a wall for that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they will do whatever, whenever. Jeez.
That's awesome. And it's good to hear because I know we've got a lot of CEOs here in South Florida, probably this time of year, who are probably fueling up their jet right now to fly who knows where. You've got so much money. I mean, can't you just cut back a little bit instead of having 4 jets, have maybe 3 or 2 and then take that money and, give that to your employees so that you can raise the level a little bit of their standard of living?
And then they raise the level of their output for your company.
I know.
And it becomes like a cyclical, beautiful thing.
I agree.
You hope.
Yeah, it's either, I found out that either a bonus can be a great compliment and make people want to work harder, or it can be a great insult and make people want to work less. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they had, for the 25th year on their job, they got a Christmas bonus for 25 years. It was a $25 gift card. $1 for each year that they had worked there.
That seems a little
And
minuscule.
they were so angry. They were just like, it was so insulting. It would have been better to get nothing at all than a $25 gift card for 25 years of service.
Did they make a big deal of this gift card? Did everybody get one?
I think it was kind of like, there you go. We know you put in 25 years. Go have yourself a cup of coffee. I think they were kind of like,
you can't even get a full setup at Starbucks for
no,
that.
you can't. No. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty amazing. So I always love hearing about the insulting Christmas bonuses that you've received as well. You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Coming up here in just a few, Jaybird wants to try to set a world record. Apparently he did the research, Virginia.
Yes.
And a world record does not exist for smashing the most Christmas ornaments over your head.
Okay.
In 1 minute, I believe here.
I can't believe that there's no record for such a dumb thing.
Yes, I know.
Let us be the trendsetter, the trailblazer.
What are we doing here? So that's why, if you're wondering why these glass ornaments are here, Jaybird has these.
I think he meant to buy 40, but he accidentally bought 30.
He told me he bought 24. He told me he bought 40. I was like, okay, 40, that'll work. And yeah, there are actually 6 in a box.
Uh-oh.
He did.
The KVJ, once again, foiled by math.
Your quick math will let you know. You've purchased 24.
And he's not even here to defend himself. He forgot his cell phone at home, so he went running home to get his cell phone. So
did that have his calculator on it?
We can free and clear mock his bad math. Yes, it did have his calculator on it.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we'll see. Jaybird's big attempt is up next. I don't know if he'll be here for it or not. Yeah.
I don't know if we should do it. Do we have enough ornaments?
I don't think you do. I mean, 24, what is it going to be? The most smashed over your head in 15 seconds?
He's going to be so upset.
He's failed before he's begun.
Oh.
All right, we'll see what's up with the bird coming up.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, our reindeer is back in the studio here. Jaybird went shopping at Walmart yesterday. He's got a new full adult onesie on.
That
Rudolph
you
the Red-Nosed
really
Reindeer.
have to check out on KVJ TV.
He's impressive. Very impressive. Okay, now I know that Jaybird was talking about doing a world record here, setting one, because Virginia, believe it or not, someone has not set the world record for smashing the most Christmas ornaments over their head.
Okay.
It's out there for any Johnny-come-lately to come and grab.
Hashtag goals.
Well, chasing great.
Now, Jaybird texted me yesterday. We got 40 bulbs here, and we're ready to go with this. So we're going to do, like, how long it takes you to smash 40 bulbs. Is that what it is?
I was screaming at the radio listening to you jokers rip on me, rip on my math.
So you tried to call us and yell at us on the hotline.
And I accidentally called Wild 95.5, our old station.
You called their hotline?
I did.
To yell at them?
What did that guy say?
I've got these reindeer hooves on. So I'm like trying to take off. I can't dial. So I got to take off my reindeer costume. I'm like, no, my math is sort of right.
It is sort of right. Okay, so
we have 30 bulbs.
We've got 30.
We got 30. I bought some and I left a few boxes at Walmart. I accidentally left the bag at Walmart. I didn't realize until I got home.
You paid for them and left them at the checkout?
Oh, I had, not only did I leave bulbs, I had Snicker bars in there. I had combos. Believe me, it was a good 20-minute rant.
Merry Christmas, whoever found the bag.
Oh, it's at Walmart.
So you just buy things, just walk off, huh?
It was the good bag.
Seriously, you need a nanny.
All right, seriously, don't be so hurtful. We're having a good time, we're laughing.
Okay, so we don't have 40. You say we've got 30. Okay, so I see 4 boxes of 6 ornaments each. So do you have another box somewhere?
So we got, here's what, I know you guys are trying to call me out on my math. We've got.
Oh, okay. The other boxes have more.
They're 8, 8, 8, and 6.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's 30.
The top. Okay.
That is 30. And I left the other boxes at Walmart. That's why we don't have the 40 plus.
Okay, so we've got a variety.
I would love
of
to
stuff.
see you go back there with their horrible customer service today and try to get the ornaments you paid for. See if anybody turned them in and just how that whole exchange would go.
Man, hey, thanks for the help, Virginia. I'm trying to get the bulbs out. These hooves are really in my way. Little help.
And she's busy.
I'm enjoying the show.
She's busy cackling in the microphone.
Yeah, cackling and
All right, Coach, I want to talk to you about my strategy here. I'm more concerned about my hands than I am about my head. Does that make sense?
Really? No, it doesn't.
I don't want to.
I'm more concerned about your head, just in general.
I don't want to cut my hand. So these hooves are going to be my protective gear. Do you think this reindeer hoof is enough to protect my hands? With the technique of just smash, smash?
I do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think you might need to remove your headgear because you've got a hat and a hoodie on.
Do we still have that tarp from yesterday? We should probably tarp this area just because we don't want a bunch of glass on the floor.
Look, I was busy getting my phone that I left at home earlier.
You're also the reindeer that's barefoot. Sure enough, you're going to slice open your foot.
Do you have shoes?
I've got some sandals.
Oh, okay.
They're not on.
Okay, yeah, that'd probably be good if you're going to be breaking glass, like right there.
I say, you know what? I say we don't do a tarp. I say do it barefoot. Shut up some of these Johnny-come-latelys on Twitter.
Can we shut you up? We need a tarp.
You're so hurtful.
So hurtful.
All right, Denny's.
Okay, so there's...
Way to hustle, Denny's.
Denny's quick
he's
with
going
a tarp.
as fast as his little body will allow him.
I just said tarp 30 seconds ago. You leave Denny's alone.
I'm saying, good hustle, Denny's.
Yeah.
Tarped it quick.
Denny's on point. You got a new shirt on?
Okay. It's the old Cheech and Chong. That's a classic.
That one should never be retired.
No.
Yeah. It looks like Denny's is wearing a shirt with his 2 brothers on it.
He is.
It's like a family portrait.
They do look like Denny's. All right, let's get focused here.
Okay.
Wow, this is field. That's the sharp stuff.
Yeah. Seems to be glass, Kevin.
Yeah, glass ornaments. That's what it says here. Okay.
All right. Should I go to the temple or like the back?
You're going to have to rotate because you're going to end up hurting one area and have to move around.
I got to make sure my eyes are closed, too.
Yeah.
Do you want protective goggles?
I don't. Should
we rethink this and come back tomorrow, or I don't know. I'm just
Kevin
asking.
is not impressed with your balls.
No, I'm very impressed. I just want to make sure,
Well, tell me, do you feel that ball? You just tell me, because that is a hard ball.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's glass.
That's real. That's really.
Yeah, it's not like the little sugar glass.
I know.
Yeah. Try that thing. What do you
She's
think about that
hard.
bulb?
So I'm gonna have to go kind of hard with my smash.
You are, because I'm hitting it on my head and it's not breaking.
Yeah, some of those are really pliable. Those are not. Yeah, I'm not sure if we've got the right kind.
Did you get plastic?
No, these are. I don't think so. No, because.
It says glass ornaments, but I
they're
mean,
glass.
yeah.
I saw some that were broken.
But I thought, because what are those ornaments made of? You know, the ones that are real kind of flimsy like? It's not really glass. It's almost like a metal looking thing. But
They're
it's
like thin.
Yeah.
Super paper thin glass.
Yeah.
I think you got Coke bottle glass.
Yeah.
I think I did. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm trying to break it.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. I got to break one, right? Hold on.
No.
Oh. You're going to knock yourself out.
God, that really hurts.
He can't break one.
The new
they were not cheap either.
Christmas tree glass ornaments by Coca-Cola.
Let me try a red one. At least maybe they're a little thinner.
I think she's made from.
Hold on. This can be...
Okay.
Okay, I got to go to this side.
Yeah.
They won't break.
Should you smash it?
No.
With a hammer. That's the only way
So
we're
do I keep hitting you after you're unconscious?
Jay-Bird, stop.
No.
You got the wrong bulbs. Just stop. Just admit it. We'll regroup.
Yeah, we'll just say.
We don't have to do this today.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
It's okay. Christmas is still far away.
Yeah, I think we didn't get the right kind or enough. Yeah. That's
All
tough.
right, this reindeer needs a drink.
Oh, that's just going to add to it.
Gosh, that really hurt.
Yeah, well, they're very thick glass.
They wouldn't even crack.
It's no wonder.
Was I going hard?
Zero give.
Was I going hard enough?
Yeah.
I think you were going hard. I hit myself with it a couple times super hard.
Impressive. Okay.
There's no way.
Impressive?
Impressive. It's very, the whole thing is impressive. I mean, just when you put the whole
I'm
everything
not going
together.
to even look at the chat room or Twitter.
Don't read the comments.
Not going to even look. Not good for the psyche.
You can bring these back and get your money back.
Yeah, I can get my bag I left there, too.
And return them while you're there.
Don't be so confused.
Like, what the hell?
I'll go in this outfit, too.
Just another fun day, isn't it?
I see
Just
Denny's
another
needing
fun
to go
day.
help you.
Yeah.
All right.
Just another fun day.
Because I love them.
Boy, this would have been good to know about yesterday. People were texting in saying, a lot of the ornaments today are unbreakable. In fact, you probably bought the shatterproof ornaments here to try to break the world record for the most glass ornaments shattered over your head.
I did not. I actually, there was a whole shattered proof area, and they had a whole other area. There were other ones that were broken in the boxes. So those are not shatterproof. I don't know if I went hard enough. I think I have lost my edge.
Oh, he's having a moment.
You go much harder, you would have lost your consciousness.
I don't think I could have. My head didn't have it.
Yeah. I just don't think that's going to work. Okay. Well, we've got a fun little round of the kids' Christmas choir Name That Tune here. For tickets to go check out Cirque du Soleil when they come to the Big Top near the Hard Rock. It's Alegria. Here is the song. Oh, very nice. That's so lovely. All right, Ray's on here from Fort Lauderdale. Ray, do you have any idea what that song is?
Good King Wenceslas went out on a Christmas evening.
Wow, that's amazing. She sang it too.
Gosh, that's great.
Wow, that was very good. Nice job there, Ray, and perfect singing. Going to hook you up with some tickets to go check out Alegria by Cirque du Soleil at the Big Top next to Hard Rock Stadium starting on Friday, okay?
Best Christmas ever.
Yeah,
Yay.
right. There you go. Love that.
And every winner today gets a free box of ornaments, and they're unbreakable, so they're safe for your kids.
They are not unbreakable. I'm going to prove to you they're not, one way or another. I'm going to belly flop on one.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, let's not do that. All right. Maybe I'll take a. Maybe I'll just stop.
Yeah.
Take your Christmas break early.
Boy, if ever a day a reindeer needed some pancakes, it's today.
All right, I got one more for you here. Can you tell me what song this is? Okay, here we go.
Bird.
Yeah.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells. Yay! Very nice. All right, you did get one. Very good. Very good. All right, coming up here in a second, we got some Facebook fishing we're going to get to. Jaybird's getting his reindeer hoodie back on. That's all good. Yeah. You're going to...
Smooth.
Try to do it low key. I apologize, Kevin.
He just punched the microphone.
Yeah, well, it's all good. We're doing great here. Jaybird, apparently yesterday you had a little thing where you went to go get hypnotized.
Yeah, so we talk about this stuff on the air here, and we talked about it on Weird and Whatever, and I'm always trying to put myself in these situations to have material to talk about on Weird and Whatever and here on the air, and I went to go get hypnotized, and because I'm trying to go fly to Oregon stone cold sober, and I'm trying to do that by December 23rd.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to try the hypnosis, but it turned real weird real quick.
So tell me exactly what happened. So this was set up, somebody listened to the podcast, you were there, you're going to do it, and there was going to be a video of this to see the whole process.
Well, so the middle person that set this up was a person who listens to the KVJ show and the Weird and Whatever podcast. It said, Bird, I've got this guy who does hypnosis, you got to try him. And so I was corresponding with her. And I go, cool, can we film it? She's like, yeah, that'll be cool. So we get there, and right off the bat, she can't make it. She says she had another plan. She's supposed to be the person.
The middle girl.
Yeah. So she can't make it. So now it's just me and Denny's going to this guy's office, and he's like, no, you can't film it. So I'm like, oh, well, this is awful. I can't film it now? He was very against filming. He didn't really know about the podcast or anything. So she was kind of not giving
I know. Yeah, some people in the medical part are kind of weird.
So we still did the hypnosis, and he was asking me to be honest with him and if it was working, and it wasn't working at all. It wasn't. He was trying to put me under and trying to do all this stuff, and I just said, yeah, it's just really not working for me. Maybe I just can't get there. And he got so offended, and he kind of threw this in our face, saying, you guys are with the radio, you're trying to make us look silly and look stupid.
No.
We're trying to make this be a goofy little stunt thing.
You wanted to really do it.
I really wanted to try to do that, but he got so offended that I said it was not working.
Yeah, I don't know about the hypnosis. I wonder what the stats are on that. Like, how many people that do that legitimately get hypnotized? Because I think there are some people that just don't. And I think when I'd heard about it before, because somebody tried to do it to me once, and I did not go under either. And I think what it is you almost have to have like a trusting soul. Where, and for me, because I grew up where everybody messes with everybody hard. And so I'm always on my guard. Like, I'm just waiting for somebody to mess with me. So I think that was why, because I talked to them, like, going, look, I really tried. And I'm like, it's just not working for me. And they're like, you got to kind of let go. And some people have a hard time letting go. And I'm like, yeah, for me, because as soon as you let go, I just grew up where if you went out or we went under, it's just going to be a party on your body.
Well, I don't think I was in the right mind frame, because the first 8 minutes was so awkward about the whole video situation, and he wasn't really friendly about it. And I said, well, it was confirmed that we're supposed to have cameras here and all that. He's like, no, absolutely not.
As soon as he said he wouldn't let you tape it, you probably should have left.
I know, but then I thought I could still at least talk about the experience, which I am, and it was very weird, and he got offended. He was a lot older.
Yeah.
He just, not that that means anything, but I just think that he thought I was some young buck trying to make him look silly on the internet or something. I don't know, but it was an awkward vibe, man.
Okay.
Too bad.
Somebody said if hypnosis doesn't work for you, you can find a therapist certified in EMDR. It's eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing. It's a research-based technique, and it's not hypnosis.
Yeah, I've tried hypnosis 3 different times, and it's probably one of those things you have to go to a few times to get used to it. It did not work for me.
Huh. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, somebody said I always wanted to be hypnotized, and I got picked to be in the show at the fair. I was so disappointed I wasn't even slightly hypnotized. And then I had to pretend because I felt like an idiot on stage. See, that's what I wonder when I see these people acting a fool on stage. I'm like, how many of them are legitimately hypnotized? Because when I did it, it was for a radio thing. And here I am, and I'm not at all hypnotized. And this is all the way back when I worked in Kansas City. And I told the guy, I'm like, I'm not hypnotized. He's like, just go with it. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, it was terrible. So I had to do this. And
now you're acting.
They told you to go with it?
Yes, and the bit wouldn't end. We're 90 minutes into this, and I'm
90 minutes?
I'm like, can we? You had nothing else that day. I'm like, can we end this thing? Like,
So what was he making you do?
Oh, I had to like call the general manager and like say all this kind of crazy stuff to
and
him.
you hate doing that.
It was just, it was terrible.
That sounds awful.
It was terrible.
Just go with it. Just do it. Lie.
Yeah, lie.
That was it.
Well, yeah. Has anyone really gone under and they say, okay, quack like a duck? Are you really quacking like a, and you don't remember and there's video evidence of that?
I assume somebody has to. Somebody texted and said, yeah, I quit smoking 25 years ago being hypnotized 2 packs a day. I was at the Boca Hospital and it worked for me.
How long did that take? Because I feel like the guy yesterday was trying to tell me that out of one session I should have felt it and been better. And I don't think that exists, does it?
I think for some people it probably does. I have heard people that I like a lot in my personal life talk about hypnosis and the benefits of it and how it helped them. When I went, it did not help me. I tried it. I don't think I went under. I certainly didn't get the answers I was looking for.
I know people say, "Oh, you have to really relax your mind and try to go."
I can't.
I was doing that.
I
can't.
I cannot relax my mind. I'm not capable unless I'm really drunk.
Okay.
But then you're not hypnotized. You're just
when aren't you?
You're
then I'm not going to remember any of it.
You're blacking out at that point.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it did not work apparently for Jaybird. If anybody thinks they can get a crack at it, and a lot of people are texting in saying that EMDR is really amazing. That might be something you want to look into instead of the hypnosis.
I'm so down for trying all that. I think it's all so interesting, and I'm totally down to try another hypnosis. Just because one didn't work doesn't mean another one couldn't.
That's true. This guy's not the end all be all.
No, he's a jerk.
Somebody else texted and said my mother and brother got hypnotized at the fair, and they made my brother milk a chair because he thought it was a cow and didn't remember anything.
Wow.
And that was real.
Apparently.
So he let go.
Yeah, I guess. Somebody else said, yeah, at the St. Lucie Fair a few years ago, my wife got hypnotized on stage and she didn't remember anything. We got video of it. Shows her doing all sorts of hilarious things that she would never do in public.
Huh.
That's crazy.
That is. All right, let's do this.
Yeah. And somebody says, if you've never seen the movie Get Out, don't get hypnotized. I have not seen it, so I don't know what that's all. You ever seen Get Out?
I haven't.
Okay. All right. Well, apparently you should not. All right. We do have some Facebook phishing coming up here in just a couple of minutes. There was a little paternity confusion in somebody's post that somebody sent us. We'll get to coming up.
Drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, you're Facebook phishing.
All it took was a meme to trigger an entire family and erupt what was an awkward paternity situation here. Tony's the one who posted this Game of Thrones meme, and it starts everything out. I'll play the role of Tony. I'm going to have Virginia, you're going to be playing the role of Haley.
Okay.
Here today.
Is she sassy?
I think everybody in this is, pretty sassy.
Are we from a certain region? Maybe a type of accent or a type of voice you want?
I think you can just go with whatever you're feeling here. This is just a good old American family here. Whatever you want to make of it, Jaybird, you can. But yeah, there is some attitude that is being thrown around here.
Kevin means basically don't mess it up. Just nail the words. Don't be so focused on the accent and get all tricky.
All right, let's just get the reading down.
I'm just saying, did this happen in Brooklyn, maybe?
Kevin's trying to say you're not a good reader.
Tell me something I don't know.
Jaybird, you're going to play the role of Lynn.
Same questions. Feisty?
Yes, feisty. Attitude. Give me attitude.
Okay.
And Dennis, you're going to play the role of Will.
All right.
He's going to go Brooklyn. He's going to go too big. I can tell you right now. I smell it.
Okay, here's Tony. He posted up, it was one of those Game of Thrones memes. Have you ever seen that? Where like Jon Snow's wearing the coat and whatever's going on. And it's the one that says, brace yourselves. Christians pretending they're not allowed to say Merry Christmas are coming.
Oh, got a little religious fight
Instead
going.
of winter is coming, yes, that's what's coming instead on that Game of Thrones meme. So that's what Tony posts, and then that gets Lynn going here.
Here's Lynn, okay. I say anything I damn well please, so Merry Christmas.
Well, hello there. Long time no hear.
Lynn, funny how you can respond to something as simple as a meme, but you never ask how your grandchildren are doing.
Tony just posts crickets. LOL.
Haley, funny how you can respond to my comment, but otherwise forget that we exist. Kind of goes both ways.
I don't beg for people to be a part of my children's lives. Olivia is 4, and you guys haven't even tried to meet her. I'm done pretending that's okay.
You know, the kids shouldn't be the ones begging for attention. They don't beg for mine, even when I'm on duty or deployed, or my head is somewhere else when they want to video chat.
I agree. However, there is someone on this side of the country who is convinced that his kids want nothing to do with him. He naturally pulls back enough, enough said.
There's where Brooklyn gets in the way.
So he naturally pulls.
And does Lynn sound a little masculine to you?
Lynn's not a dude?
Lynn, I think, is a female, but that's okay.
I knew a Lynn dude.
You make it your own. Do you know a boy named Lynn?
I did. I knew a kid named
Poor guy.
I guess there's Lynn Swan. Okay.
Enough said. Don't need to start this on Facebook.
Here comes Will. Might as well get this out in the open now. I know when I'm not wanted. Not going to come across the country to spend an uncomfortable dinner just to look at each other.
Well, look who's here.
The last time we saw you, it was pretty clear that we weren't wanted.
Dad, I'm sorry. I had duty that weekend.
You know, just because we're getting close to retirement age doesn't mean we all have the free time in the world.
What? You want to try that again, Brooklyn?
Cut. Take 2.
I'm a little emotional. Hold on.
Okay.
Just because we're getting close to retirement age doesn't mean we have all the free time in the world. You own the business, you work it 24/7. Yeah, you can blame the Navy for not having time off. But if we take time off, we don't get paid.
So you're going to let money get between you and your grandchild. Okay.
Stop pretending like you want us there. It's insulting. Look, I know your feelings towards me changed after your mother told you about the kids that I wasn't Tony's real father.
Cut.
Wait a minute.
It's a long paragraph.
He's not even doing an accent. What's your excuse?
It's a long paragraph, guys.
What is a long paragraph?
I usually get 1 or 2 lines.
Quiet on the set.
This is co-starring the Moron Twins.
Cut. Take it from the top, Daddies.
Stop pretending like you want us there. It's insulting. Look, I know your feelings towards me changed after your mother told you kids that I wasn't Tony's real father. I appreciate you putting up this act, but let's stop now.
Mom never told us that.
Oh.
Damn you, Will!
Oh, gee.
Oh, so you're saying there is another grandparent that hasn't met Olivia.
Haley, stay out of this now. Just stop being about Olivia.
Excuse me?
No, excuse me. Just trying to find out who my real father is.
Oh.
And cut.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't pretty,
No.
But it had heart.
it had an M. Night Shyamalan ending.
It had
did.
heart, baby.
It had a twist,
It did.
and it was a rough road getting there. Yes.
Fun.
Dirt of the day. It's the KVJ. Dirt of the day.
There's a lot of lines. You're right, there's a lot of lines.
Dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second in your dirt, Lizzo is defending her courtside twerking at the Lakers game, which I'm fully in support of. She had an interesting outfit on. I guess that's what people are taking issue with. So we'll get her response to that issue coming up in a second. Before we get into that, Jordan Woods did a lie detector test, and Jada Pinkett Smith had it on her Red Table Talk show.
Mm-hmm.
They say it proves that Jordan Woods did not sleep with Tristan Thompson, just like she said all along. I don't know. Do you believe the lie detector, Kevin?
I've heard that's kind of a. There's a couple weird sciences. We talked about one and hypnotism. Yesterday we talked about chiropractors, and today I don't know. I think a lot of times they're not really that accurate.
Lie detector tests can be tricked.
Yes.
But Jordan Woods, she's a baby. She's in her early 20s. Could she have tricked the lie detector?
I hear they're only as good as the person administering the test.
You say
They said it was a 20-year veteran with tons of experience.
And you're asking if a young
Chambers,
person...
a 20-year veteran with a ton of experience.
Thank you, Kevin, for the
Yes.
respect, first of all.
You're welcome.
And are you asking if young people can beat a lie detector test?
I'm just asking.
Okay, first of all, how old? 22?
She's young 20s.
That's not a baby, first of all. Second of
Yeah.
all, yeah, absolutely. You can beat a lie detector test in your early 20s.
All right.
I watch a lot of murder specials, Virginia.
Angry, Tell the angry reindeer to relent.
But enough.
He's all over me.
When he gets angry, his nose gets red.
He looks like he's been drinking.
I haven't.
Have you been in the sherry?
No, it's so funny. You're like the sixth person to ask me that today. I haven't had a drop.
Your nose looks like you've been in the sherry.
I'm stone cold
It's a
sober.
common question around here. Have you been drinking?
As you were with your dirt.
I'll move on. Neo, does he get romantic to his own music?
No.
You've made so many amazing songs. Are you on your own romantic playlist?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
are. So you
Ain't
listen.
nobody gonna love me like me, damn it.
I mean, what does it feel like making love to your own single? I mean, that's a rap lyric in itself. Someone's already said that.
No, normally it's by request. I don't go, hey, baby. Yeah, normally that's...
Is that in the moment or a discussion that happens before?
It's happened both ways, honestly.
Okay.
Good.
All right, Neo.
And finally here, Lizzo defending her twerking courtside at the Lakers game. She got a lot of heat from a lot of social media people that were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that, Lizzo. So here she is defending the twerk game, which is epic.
Who I am and the essence of me and the things that I choose to do as a grown woman can inspire you to do the same. You don't have to be like me. You need to be like you. And this is who I've always been. And your criticism can just remain your criticism. Your criticism has no effect on me. Negative criticism has no stake in my life, no control over my life, over my emotions. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm surrounded by love. I just want to spread that love and also spread these cheeks.
Okay.
And you know, if you really, really don't like my you can kiss it.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's a pretty epic comeback.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Good
All
for
right.
you. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by West Palm Beach Kia.
All right, who is legit? That is the question that we've got here today. Psychotherapist. That is what we have on the line here. Now, I really don't even know anything about psychotherapy.
Isn't that kind of just a fancy name for therapist that helps you with your mental issues?
They only help psychos?
Yes. It's a great question.
We need one.
It says they are board certified licensed clinical professional counselor.
Yeah, okay.
So does that
Can
just
they
mean-
give you medicine?
I don't know. That could be a question that we ask here.
I don't think they can.
Because I think it's...
psychiatrists can give you medicine. Psychiatrists cannot.
What?
You just said the same thing twice.
No, psychiatrists and psychologists. I'm sorry.
Right, that's right, yeah.
Psychiatrists can, psychologists cannot.
That's right.
Can they give us some now?
I don't know. They're on the phone, Virginia. Unfortunately, they're not in studio.
Again, I didn't sleep that well last night.
Okay.
And you have a concussion.
I think I do have a concussion.
That's what it is.
I'm not even kidding.
You hit yourself a lot.
I did.
Okay. And let's see. Our two players here today, we got to try to figure out which one is legit. We've got Alfred Adler. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Alfred Adler. Okay. And then we've also got Anna Freud. Is that correct?
Hello.
Denny's is cute. He likes to give whatever topic it's about. Denny's likes to give him like a little nickname.
Denny's is so proud of himself. He's in there just cackling away.
Well, he's warming up for tomorrow's joke jury.
He's very proud of himself. Okay, so Alfred Adler and Anna Freud here. We're trying to figure out which one of them is a legit psychotherapist. Okay, so I'll just start with question number one. Alfred, are you able to write prescriptions? And if you are, what is the most common prescription that you write?
So regarding my degree, I cannot write prescriptions. You can write certain ones, but I normally try to veer away from medicine. But I know a lot of psychologists that do write medicine. It just depends what's wrong with the person, and usually I try to veer away from medicine because it makes it worse usually.
Okay. Anna Freud, what about you? Do you prescribe medicine? And if you do, what is the top prescription that you would say you write for?
I don't yet, so psychologists can actually prescribe in certain states, and psychiatrists can prescribe in all of them right now. So right now I don't.
Okay.
Interesting first question.
Okay. Virginia, what is your question here for our supposed psychotherapist and who is legit?
Everybody's got a specialty. What's yours, Alfred?
My specialty is working with people that have schizophrenia. I try to help with that mainly.
Okay.
Okay. What about you, Anna Freud?
I work with health psychology, so people who have medical conditions and adjusting to them and trying to see if there are any mood issues that come up.
Okay. Jaber, what is your question here for who is legit?
Both of you, please tell me, what is the copay if I do have insurance, and what is the copay if I don't?
If you don't have insurance, for me, it's $300. And if you do have insurance, it's $150
Per sesh?
per session.
Interesting.
Okay. What about you, Anna Freud? What is your costs?
It depends on which insurance you have, but typically you would just pay your copay if you have insurance, which could be like $20, $30 per session. And then out of pocket, it's anywhere from $100 to $300, depending on the insurance as well.
I got my answer, but I do have one more question for you.
Okay, one more. I think I might have one more too. Alfred Adler here, trying to figure out which one is the legit psychotherapist. Do you have a couch in your office, and do a lot of your clients lay down during the sessions?
I do have a couch, but very few lay down. I think you guys are just referring to a lot of movies. Most of the time, they just sit there and we just have a conversation about what's going on.
Okay.
The laying down, it's just every once in a while.
Okay. What about you, Anna Freud? Do you have a couch, and do a lot of your clients lay down during sessions?
No, I actually have a recliner, but a lot of times I actually see patients in their medical rooms in the hospital bed.
Okay, interesting. Virginia, do you have one more question? I know Jaybird does.
Go ahead, Bird.
Okay, we're going to do a little role playing right now, okay? I am in the middle of a therapy session with you, and I know for myself, when I have a panic attack sometimes, I start to go, like I kind of make sounds like that. So I want you both to handle me mid-anxiety attack. What would you do to calm me down? Here, okay, I'm going to start going,
What if it's just a trank dart?
I fully support that therapy.
Are you laughing at my pain?
Let's hit him.
All right, here we go. Alfred, you're first. Yeah, man, I'm just really struggling.
Take a deep breath. Calm down. Sit back. Okay. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. Relax. Tell me what's going on. Just calm down.
I work with a real-life witch, man. It's awful.
I mean, now you're getting free therapy.
Okay.
Now you're abusing the system.
It's her turn now.
Anna Freud. Okay, let's see how you would handle a Jaybird with a panic attack.
Jeez, I'm really struggling.
Okay, Jason. So remember when we talked about grounding exercises and being able to talk about the different senses? So tell me, 3 different things you see, 2 different things you smell, and we'll go through that exercise.
I don't exercise.
She's not asking you to remember. She just tell me what
Grounding.
you see.
Okay, I'm putting the fire to her.
You should be grounded.
Okay, all right. I've heard enough, my man. I have heard enough.
Okay, yeah. I think Anna Freud here is our legit psychotherapist, is my guess. Alfred is the fraud. What do you think, Virginia?
I agree.
Okay, Jaybird?
Alfred, it's not even close, brother. It's not even close.
Are you the legit psychotherapist here, Anna?
I am.
Yeah! All right. Some redemption after we looked silly last week. We all missed it. Okay, very nice. Well, thank you very much, Anna. And Alfred, thank you for your acting. We'll hook you up with those tickets. We got something for you as well. Anna, thank you very much. You were both fantastic.
Thanks.
All right. If you would like to be a part of Who is Legit, we need the people who are actually legit. If you got an interesting profession or something interesting you do, could even be a hobby too. You know, it could just be something crazy that you like to do.
Like, who's the fly fisherman?
Yeah, or who's a furry?
Furry would be way better than fly fisherman.
I think you look like the furry.
Yes.
Hey, look at me. Yeah.
Actually, never mind. We got him.
We got a furry, Kev.
Or if you'd like to be the actor, you can let us know as well. 877-979-WRMF. Now, Jaybird has got, in a sense, a professional question, and maybe we should hold on to Anna here for the next segment.
Oh, good
She is
call.
a legit psychotherapist. A therapist has apparently bought a present, a birthday present for one of their patients. Is that considered to be out of line, or is it just something that is sweet and nice?
It's the girl's birthday. Now, here's the twist. She's never mentioned her birthday to the therapist. It's a dude therapist, and she's been going to him, and he got her a gift.
Mm-hmm.
She's a big Beatles fan.
And she didn't tell him it was her birthday?
So that means, according to her, he would have to have looked up her birthday and then got her a present.
Well, maybe when she filled out her initial paperwork, she had it on there. All doctors' offices require you to write that out.
She does. No, I think what she's saying is the doctor deliberately went in the file, waited for her birthday to get her a present. Is that just asking if it's weird or not?
Okay.
She's a big Beatles fan. He got her Beatles CDs. Or, I'm sorry, Beatle albums.
Seems like it would be out of bounds.
Gifts?
Yes.
But what if you do it for every patient? What if that's what's their thing? They know every patient's birthday and they get them a thing. It's expensive.
Okay. Has anybody else ever received a gift from their psychotherapist? Might be an interesting question.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Is it a problem if your therapist buys you a birthday present? And it's very specific, and it also had a connotation to it like it might be a gift of love because it was to a girl who really likes the Beatles, and there was kind of like a note that was left with a Beatles song in it that has the word love in it.
All you need is love.
Okay. That seems like that's sending a message.
But that is one of their big songs, and that was their message.
Yeah. How did he even know it was her birthday? Did he go through some personal information? Megan, in our chat room, she said that, I think that you have to have a medical reason to go into a patient's chart. So would that be something, or would it just be there? She said, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it. You could buy somebody a gift if they're your patient, but you should buy everybody who's your patient a gift, and it really should be under $15.
Does he buy the ugly dudes a gift too, or just the cute girls?
Would it be?
And would he put all you need is love to a dude?
To just the beast of a dude? I don't think he would.
If
I mean,
he were heterosexual?
Think about how expensive that would get. Think about it. If you have 50 patients, that's going to run you quite a bit of cash.
But if you're a crappy therapist and you have 3 patients, then it's not that expensive.
True.
Someone else texted and said, I've gotten goodbye presents from psychotherapists when they are ending our time together, but those are always small, generic good luck tokens, never based on my personal interests.
Would you feel weird if you went to your primary care and they gave you a present? Would that weird you out too?
This specific and of this nature, yes, because they really went out of their way to make this happen. So
they got
yes.
you some like beard cream because they know that beard is on point. Like, all right, I got you some beard cream.
It doesn't weird me out as much as the Beatles album that says all you need is love.
You know what weirds me out? When someone gives me a gift and we're not that close and I've never given them a gift. I don't like to get gifts anymore. I just like to give them. I'm old. I really don't like to get gifts anymore.
It
makes me feel weird.
When we just get quiet and let you talk, it's fascinating.
You got a lot of balls.
Somebody else texted and said, I feel like that could be a way to bond with a patient. It could help them break through, to have better discussions. I support the idea depending upon the intention, and that is the question. So we found out in Who is Legit a second ago that Lissa is her real name, and she is a psychotherapist. So give us your thought on this situation here. Jaybird's got a friend that is a girl, and her therapist gets her a very personalized gift. She likes the Beatles, and it says in the note, All You Need Is Love, which is one of their song titles. How would you rate this, Lissa?
It's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
For us, like our ethics code says that we even can't really accept gifts from patients that are personally for us if it's over like $10, a significant amount. And if it is, then you can if it's something bigger that you can share with like the medical floor or something, then that's fine. But even anything over a 10 for us is weird. So even buying a gift for a patient is odd. I hear what the other person was saying of doing it as like a graduation gift sometimes, but doing it kind of in the middle of therapy, like everything we do is intentional. And so for that to be from a male therapist to a female patient with the word love, it's weird.
Question for you. If you were my therapist and I bring in a pizza pie that was over $20, one of them fancy pizzas, technically by your own rules, could you not have a slice?
So I wouldn't be able to accept the whole thing. What I would do is offer it to other therapists or other staff members too.
Okay, if it was Papa John's under 10, you could probably have a slice with me.
A personal pan, yep.
Wow, interesting.
Okay.
He gauges your love by a pizza.
Yes. There you go. All right. So, yeah, this goes in the category of weird, according to you, though.
And slightly inappropriate.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there you go. So you can let your friend know that she needs to report this guy and get him fired and ruin his life.
Okay.
I don't know if we said all that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I think if she moves forward, she probably will.
I mean, Kevin is coming down hard.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to, Virginia. Sometimes you just got to. Coming up here in our whacked out news, did you hear the story of the woman that works for Broward County Schools that was looking at losing $44,000 from her salary because for Halloween she wore that flasher costume?
She wore a flasher costume around kids and flashed them?
Yep.
And they were going to penalize her monetarily?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yes, it happened at the administrative building during work hours, and apparently there were a few children that saw. It was a costume where, she looked like a naked woman, but, it was a costume.
She wasn't really naked.
She wasn't really naked, but it looked like. Have you ever seen like those? Remember that? I used to have that body flesh
shirt.
No, it was like
like
a whole
unitard.
Unitard, and it looked like I was completely naked when I was wearing it.
But you weren't.
We have a couple of those still in the.
I'm not surprised you got some of those in your personal collection.
It's the KVJ costume closet. Let's all own the weirdness.
Okay.
Yeah, so she makes like $156,000 a year or something like that for what she does as a director of purchasing for the Broward County Schools, and they were talking about giving her a demotion and nearly $44,000 pay cut for that.
Wow.
Just because of a Halloween costume at a Halloween party, but it was at the administrative building. So did she deserve losing $44K? Did she get that, or was there a less of a punishment? I'll let you know coming up next in your whacked out news.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people are mad. Ow!
Here's a note to yourself. If you're employed by any of the school boards here in South Florida, probably don't wear the flasher costume to the Halloween party next year. Doesn't go over well, at least not in Broward County. Mary Coker, the director of purchasing there, she decided it'd be funny to wear a flasher costume. Now, she was fully clothed, but it looked like she was naked when she'd open up her jacket. You'd be like, well, you had to do a double take, like, wait, is she naked? Apparently, she's getting a little loose, having some fun, and was flashing some people. And apparently, I think in the article I read, I think there was 2 kids that saw it as well. Yeah, and so that some people were like, that's inappropriate, that's not right. So they were like, okay, we got to lay the boom on her. They were talking about a demotion and chopping $44K off her salary of like $156.
Now that seems extreme. I don't know if I would go that harsh.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. And let's all just relax for a second. She wasn't really naked. Yes, it was poor judgment. Yes,
Yeah.
children saw it, but
Right.
she didn't really have her tatas out, y'all.
Right. And that is a massive punishment to lose $44,000
Thank
from
you.
your salary.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
devastating.
That's life altering, and she may have to move, change cars. You don't know.
Yeah. Thankfully, because we all kind of agree, she's only going to be suspended for 7 days. So that was the overall outcome of that.
Okay.
You can argue whether or not that was enough, but, feels better than losing $44,000 and receiving a demotion.
Yeah, I mean, at the holidays, to tell her she got a $44,000 pay cut, that just feels very extreme for her crime.
Yes. Well, a very interesting story that had happened. I tell you, these people who do the rideshare stuff, the drivers, I mean, every day now it seems like there's another story that's coming out. And sometimes it's the riders, sometimes it's the drivers. I mean,
It's
both of them are
scary
getting
enough.
crazy.
It's scary enough to get into an Uber or a Lyft. And every time I do it, I'm always like, oh, Lord, this could be the last moments of my life. But then imagine now you're getting in with a bunch of other people.
It's weird.
You're like on it's like a bus without like any of the protections that the city bus provides.
It's basically on a murder bus.
You don't know what's going to happen.
So over the weekend, there's this off-duty officer that's working a job in Wynwood on Sunday. I think it was like Saturday night into early Sunday morning is what it sounds like. And this bystander is like going, hey, there's somebody over here who needs assistance. So the officer goes over and finds an unoccupied white SUV, doors open, with a man screaming, he has a gun! And he's being chased by another guy.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the officer was able to detain the perpetrator. It turned out to be 22-year-old Alexis Enrique Hurtado of Royal Palm Beach. He had gone to Miami for Art Basel, and apparently the Uber driver had told the police that he picked up Hurtado and another man and started driving them and then realized, wait, these aren't the right passengers. And he's like, hey, you guys got to get out. I got somebody else I need to get. Well, the driver said Hurtado had his hand in his pocket and told him in Spanish, I have a firearm in my pocket, and driver, I will shoot you.
Oh my gosh. That's bad.
So the victim, the driver, said that he was told to drive to Coral Gables by Hurtado, but when he spotted the police there in Wynwood, he ran out of the car, and that's when the officer arrived. Hurtado has been given a kidnapping charge.
What's your move if someone gets in the car with a gun? The same situation, what's your move? Do you try to karate chop them in the neck?
No, I mean, how? Because you're in front. You have to turn all the way around. It's not like you can surprise someone.
Yeah,
They're
I'm not here to flee, not fight.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's the question.
I think for a while you got to kind of go with it.
Only karate you know is from YouTube, too. You need to fight.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I dare someone to try to come at me then. I'll show you my karate.
I think you got to go with it. You know, and sad to say.
No, stop.
Yeah. Not strong, huh?
Got blindsided.
I think I started, falling back on anything I've ever seen in movies. And I'm trying to think back. Remember Tom Cruise, that one movie where he had Jamie Foxx? And he took him on that whole night.
Collateral. That's a good movie.
So I'm sitting there going through in my mind. I'm going to try to replay Collateral. And then I also saw another movie where the good guy puts on his seatbelt and he rans into a tree and he shoots the guy out the car.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah.
does the situation change if the person's in the front seat where you do have a chance to try to karate chop them in the neck?
Stop it with your karate.
Okay.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Fine.
You're not that good at karate.
That's just hurtful.
Very hurtful. I'm used to the Christmas wish.
How does you know if you're good at karate?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If the guy's in the back seat, you can child lock him, and then when you come to some kind of stop, you jump out and run. And then he can't open the door because of the child lock.
The only problem, you run, he shoots you.
Yeah, you'll be dead in seconds. Terrible idea. Karate chop, higher percentage of living. If they're in the front seat. Boom.
Yeah.
Just like that. Boom.
Yeah, okay.
I think you gotta do it quick though. I feel like if someone comes at you, you have to go on the offense as quick as possible because they're trying to control the situation. They're nervous too. Throw them off the game.
Okay.
That's just me though.
All right, great insight.
What do I know? I'm just a reindeer.
Yeah. Yeah, what if somebody hijacked your sleigh?
Hopefully Santa would help you. I don't
Yes.
feel like he would leave you hanging.
No.
I hope he wouldn't Kevin Hart you and leave the
No.
scene.
Well, talking about deer, listen to this. This is quite a capital punishment or capital crime in Michigan. A guy in Michigan there was mad at his brother earlier this year, so he sprayed the entire area around his brother's hunting stand for deer season with deer repellent.
Oh, damn.
And his brother found out about it. Now listen to this. He's been charged with hunter harassment.
That's a real thing?
That's a real thing in Michigan. They take deer hunting season very seriously up north.
Oh, I know they do.
Yeah.
They're lucky it didn't get physical and the other brother went to the law instead of just taking the law into his own hands.
And then hysterical, they even have a charge for hunter harassment. That is a crime in Michigan. You can't put deer repellent around a guy's deer stand.
Yeah, I when I played baseball up north, my freshman year of college, I played with a bunch of hunters, and you're right, they took deer hunting so seriously.
My high school gets the whole week out of school for it.
I couldn't believe it.
We get a week's vacation for deer season.
How mad would you be if I paid like 10 people today at work to reindeer hunt?
Well, you can't hunt something you can't catch.
That's right.
So good luck.
And this reindeer knows karate.
I need paintball guns and I need them quick.
Yo, Karate Reindeer. That'd be a great Christmas movie for kids.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, the Karate Reindeer this holiday season.
I like it, yeah. I like it. There's a guy in New Orleans who got arrested for chasing another guy with a sword.
Oh, that's aggressive.
He said he did it because the other guy was peeing on a building.
I get it.
Oh, I wonder what he's trying to chop off. Did you see the story about the 10K runner in Savannah, Georgia? It was a reporter that was reporting as this marathon was going on.
Yes.
And as she's reporting, somebody runs by and slapped her on the butt.
And it's on TV.
Yeah.
So they're going to be able to figure out who the guy is. He's got a number on his chest.
Yeah.
That corresponds to his number in the race. So, of course, they found him out.
People doxed him right away. He was all over the internet. I
Yeah.
saw I saw where he lived, I think, on Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy's in trouble.
They didn't mess around. Here's the clip.
Whoa! Not expecting that. People also dress up in costumes for this race run. So very exciting.
What's going on there?
Got a seal?
It's very exciting.
I don't know. So that's how she responded when it happened.
If you see the video clip, she looks PO'd. I mean, instantly she looks back as she should.
Well, come on. She's trying to do her job. Now some guy is smacking her on the butt because he thinks it's funny. Oh, shut up and sit down.
The internet found him real quick. They had pictures of him from all these other races.
Good.
Yeah, and you know who the guy was? Turns out he was a youth minister.
Oh, boy.
And probably say was. Yeah, I mean, she went on CBS this morning talking about it, so yeah, it was all over the place. Thomas Calloway is his name, and here he is talking about his thoughts on the incident.
I'm thankful for this opportunity to share my apology to her and to her family and to her friends and her coworkers. It was an awful act. It was an awful mistake. I am not that person that people are portraying me as. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, and I'm asking for forgiveness and to accept my apology.
Okay.
Oh, he put on sweet Christian voice quick.
Yeah, he had church voice
He
there.
did.
Yeah, he tried.
I want to apologize.
I would assume he's going to lose his job there, though.
I would assume that to be
Yes.
correct.
Or he might get a promotion. Who knows?
But he can always move across the country and then not disclose how he got fired.
I mean, it depends on who protects him or not. Some people will protect him. It depends.
Yeah.
They should fire him.
When I was growing up, I told you about that youth minister we had that hooked up with one of the youths.
Yeah, he needs to be fired. Yeah.
He
It's
was
terrible.
in his late 30s. She was 18.
We had something like that at our church, and the reason why I said that, the person was clearly wrong, and they got protected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
no,
I don't
you
like
shouldn't.
that.
No,
You
of course
should
not.
never protect.
No.
I don't care where it is, what church it is. If somebody's shady, you call it out and
Yep.
you say, "You're done here. Bye."
Yeah, and done everywhere. Yeah, and I would imagine hopefully he'll never be a youth minister again. That's not the kind of thing you should be doing. And there you go. That's your whacked out news. So, Beth, you had heard something about Santa's helpers. What is this that you've heard about them? What is a Santa's helper?
Yes, so this is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of myself. So I guess there's like these people who are really into hooking up with mall Santas.
What?
That's what, and they're called Santa's helpers, and there's like social sites about them.
Is this real?
It can't be. There's no way. There's
No,
no
y'all,
way.
It's real. Y'all, it's totally real. One of my girlfriends, I've known her for years, and she got like super drunk the other night and told me all about this. Apparently, she's been doing it since she was like in her mid-20s, and like she makes them keep their suits on because that's part of it. It was
Whoa.
Information for me, but it like blew my mind. And
Okay, so well, Jaybird, you always say there's a fetish for everything.
There is, and I'm Googling it up. And
Yes, thank you for doing the work.
Not even kidding you. The first 12 links that came up were all from Pornhub.
What?
Yes.
It's real?
Well, I put Santa helpers that want to have sex, and that's what came up. Because if I just put Santa helpers in, real Santa helpers come up.
And then you're just weird.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so you
know.
have to know where in the seedy part of the internet you got to find this
But
stuff.
again, this isn't. I'm only seeing videos of like a staged kind of thing. Nothing to where there's like a site.
Yeah.
Or like a secret.
We always say there's a fetish for everything. So could there
is.
not be a Santa fetish? That's really basically what this is.
But what's weird to me is that they're actually going for Santas that are working at the malls. I could see somebody dressing up as a Santa for that purpose.
Yeah, I wonder if it has to be the mall or if you saw a random...
Like a Santa con.
Yeah.
You just go, oh, this is heaven.
Right. This is just my thing. I just love. I get turned on by a dude in a Santa suit.
Do you think there's anybody that listening right now knows what she's talking about? I'm going to say absolutely not. There's going to be no one that backs this up.
I think I've never heard of it, but I'm not,
Because a lot of the Santas now, like back in the day, Santa would have his other helpers out there with the fake beards. Those Santas are kind of gone.
If you go to a legit mall, if you go to Broke Down Mall, you still might get that guy. But
do
yeah,
they still do that?
if you go to a broke down place, yeah, you might see that.
Because
but-
most Santas I see now
There are
very,
some broke down. Go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
There's a Santa with like missing teeth.
Yeah,
Fake
some towns
beard.
unfortunately don't have quite the posh malls that we do, and yeah,
It's
we
a
got,
neighborhood thing.
yeah, we got legit Santas at most of our malls, and I can't
'Cause we
imagine those guys to be
fancy.
a part of it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Would they let us know? Santa's helpers. Do you have a friend or are you yourself a Santa helper?
You read something last week in Misconnections about Santa outfit.
Yeah,
and
there
making
was
the
something.
one guy dressed like an elf.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think there's probably some stuff that goes on. So enlighten us. What do we need to know that we don't know right now? 877-979-WRMF. You can hit us up, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Well, as Santa drove by, he dropped off one of his elves that was riding with him. In fact, it was the same elf we had in here the other day. We said, oh my gosh, while you're here, do you mind doing another round of Ask an Elf?
I mean, you're just here, Elf. We're waiting on Santa, so you got nothing else to do.
Yeah,
You look real
exactly.
tired, though. You're working real hard.
Yeah.
Well, they've been in the workshop. I mean, building toys, making toys, getting everything ready. Christmas Eve's right around the corner, Bird.
It's crunch time, baby. That's what happens, man.
How you doing, Elf?
We're burning that midnight oil.
Okay, yeah. Whoa.
I bet you are.
I think the elf's hitting puberty. Okay, sounds like they're starting to drop a bit.
What kind of oil you hitting?
All right, we got some questions that are being called and texted in here for our authentic Christmas elf. We have Mariah on here from Fort Pierce, and she has a question here for our Santa elf. Yes, hello, Mariah.
Hi, I want to know what's your elf's name?
Okay, you know what? That's so rude of me. Last time we had the elf in here the whole time, and I didn't even ask what the elf's name is.
Very rude.
Yes.
Do elves like to be off the grid?
We try to hide out from, the government.
Okay.
Burning oil, hiding out from the
I don't
government.
understand that.
What's your elf name?
My elf name would be Stony.
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 Yeah, I agree, Mariah. That's Stony.
You make your hands like stone? What-
Rock hard.
That's my uncle's nickname.
Told you.
Ow. Uncle Stony. I have a feeling Uncle Stony and our elf might have a lot in common.
Yeah, Uncle Stoney's burning the midnight oil too, man.
They're very popular at parties.
That's my uncle's name, of course.
Uncle Stoney always is hungry.
Mommy, Uncle Stony ate all the Little Debbie cakes.
Well, okay, boy, I gotta tell you, this is such a valuable segment that we do here. What a blessing we have here, because I learned so much every single time we have this magical elf in here.
Yeah, Stoney, do you have a girlfriend?
Good question.
Yeah. Is there a love in your life?
I have many girlfriends.
Stoney?
Elves are polygamist.
I did not know that either.
Mommy, what's a polygamist? Why is the elf? Oh my God! Stoney, are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Well,
He's overworked.
He's a little giddy. Stoney's just a little giddy.
And
That's all it
frisky.
is. Yeah, okay, all right.
All right, well.
Forgive Stoney the elf here.
He's got a lot of energy.
I'm a big fan of Stoney the Elf, though.
Okay, one of the questions that somebody has texted in to us here for Stoney, the magical Christmas elf, they want to know, Stoney, do elves grow their own Christmas trees?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's intro. Do they grow their own Christmas trees, Stoney?
Up in the North Pole, there's many Christmas trees. We actually just decorate all of them.
Oh, you do? Okay.
They
so you
just
don't
grow.
We surround ourselves in it.
Okay.
Just growing trees, are you?
We be growing trees up there in the North.
All right, well, that's good to know. Okay, let me see. Another question that we have here. I believe, Virginia, you have some too, that one Magnolia had.
I do. So Magnolia gave me this one. Currently, one of your cousins is shacking up at our house, Elf on the Shelf. He's supposed to report back to Santa. How often is that reporting happening? And why sometimes does he not move? He's supposed to move every night.
You know, we all have our own schedules that we have in our personal lives, but he's probably a lazy elf. He's a lazy elf. He doesn't move around.
Yeah, some of you elves, actually, I would think you'd be very busy, but for instance, you, Stoney, you seem a little lethargic sometimes.
Yeah, you know, we work a lot.
Also, you're kind of starting to sound like our producer, Denny's, too. It's weird.
Yeah, resemble. There's definitely a weird similarity between Stoney the elf.
I got a question for Stoney the Elf.
Yeah.
So is there any drama at the North Pole? Out of all the reindeers, which one do you have the most drama with?
Oh, that's a great question, Jaybird. Okay, yeah, what do you got, Stoney?
I'd say we have the most drama with Donder, because everybody pronounces his name wrong. He gets real uppity.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Why is our elf sounding like Virginia
There's that puberty. I can tell you. I think we got Stoney, the prepubescent elf here. It's just he's kind of, he's about ready to take that trip into...
My body's going through changes.
Stoney, once again, looks like he's about to pass out.
It's not New Year's Eve yet, but it sounds like the ball's dropping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Balls be dropping.
Yeah, your pants are a little tight, Stoney. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, all right. A couple other questions here before Santa's got to take back his real magical Christmas elf here. Somebody wanted to know, why doesn't Santa have any kids?
Oh, yeah, because he's so good with children. And,
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus. And he...
Great question.
He loves children. Yes, he loves them all. But unfortunately, he's got ED. Mrs. Claus ain't happy.
I can only imagine what she's asking for Christmas.
All right. I think it's time Stoney the Elf leaves.
That's why Santa loves toys.
There's no even helium now.
Okay, Stoney. Well, we've learned a lot today. Some of it I don't think we wanted to know.
No, I wasn't
I'll just give you guys a glimpse into the life.
I wasn't expecting this.
Hashtag elf life.
Yeah, good Lord, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to invite Stoney back in here. I don't know.
He's a little giddy.
Okay, all right. Well, Stoney, thank you very much for coming in here again today and answering our questions.
Thank you guys all. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. There's Stoney the Elf. All right, here we go. We have got apparently some big fans of the KVJ show here. Let's see. Brent from Wellington. Hello, Brent.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing? We've got Tracy on here from Lake Worth. What's up, Tracy?
Good morning. What's up?
Tracy. Good morning. And we also have got Al from Boynton Beach. What up, Al?
What's up?
Okay. Now, here is the game. Win it for everybody. I will start with Brent, and he could win you all a 4-pack of spring training tickets to Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium if he can get this correct. If he does miss, there's still hope. We go to Tracy and then to Al. Okay, the question I have for you, win it for everybody. We start with you, Brent. What is the name of my hometown in Ohio?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh.
What is the name of my home?
Okay, so let's think. Oh, I've heard this before.
Yeah, talk about the home state a good bit.
Let's see. It's not a big town. It's like Peoria or Xenia or something like that.
Okay.
Am I
okay.
close?
Am I close? I love it. Am I close?
Aw, man.
Okay. It's all right. We still got some hope here because we got Tracy next. Tracy, do you know the
I know
name?
you're a huge. No, I don't. I know you're a huge Buckeye fan. I know where you used to drink buckets of beer for the football games, for the Buckeye games. I don't know where you're from. I'm going to say Ashtabula.
Ashtabula. Beautiful Ashtabula. I believe that's the hometown of Urban Meyer.
Oh.
Yes, that's a good guess, though.
I have faith. I think this person's gonna get it.
It's down to one.
I know.
It's all riding on Al and Boynton.
Look how nervous Virginia looks.
I want them to win.
She's like clutching her nails. So dramatic.
I get so nervous. I just like winners.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Al in Boynton. What is the name of my hometown in Ohio?
Yeah, I thought about hanging up, but how about Lorraine Harbor?
Lorraine Harbor. It starts with an L. That is, it's all good. Yeah, it's okay. It's Logan. Logan, Ohio. Logan, yeah. Logan, Ohio.
The chat room's going crazy.
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah.
They're
That's it.
screaming.
They are.
But nobody's walking away empty-handed. I do have some tickets. Lights for Hope. Pair of tickets and a vehicle pass to Okeechobee Park in West Palm. They do amazing lights there.
Yes.
You can check out. Yes. It is open now through December 29th that you can go check out. So I will give you the hookup on that.
That was fun. We should play that again.
Yeah, I think we probably will.
We might have to use the same question, though.
Just check the chat room.
Well, yeah, that actually might be a good little hack. Yeah, because you're right. The chat room is a good little cheat. You can't Google, but you can jump into the YouTube chat room that we got going
Seriously,
on for KVJ TV.
The chat room is like phone a friend, y'all.
They are, yes.
Yeah, they've got that. That's a good way. So we always try to think of all these ways to prevent people from cheating, and then the chat room is really no way because everybody in there seems to know about everything.
That's good, though. That drives people to the chat room. I love it.
That's it, yeah.
So they can leave more comments about us.
More hateful comments.
Just what we need. Well, Denny's has got a new video up there if you want to see his pregnant shrimp and his worm farm.
I just watched it, and
Yeah.
it is
Gripping.
laugh out loud funny.
great,
I've
isn't it?
watched it 5 times. And I filmed it. I watched it I love it. It's so good.
It's oddly gripping.
It's oddly gripping because it's not gripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. You're right.
But I could not turn away.
It's so unimpressive, it's impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. And it's on the KVJ Show YouTube channel right now.
People cannot believe how small his tank is. They always hear him talking about his shrimps, and they think he's got this big tank. It is the most broke down tank.
You couldn't even fill a soda can with the water. in
The
it.
toy, the play sets I have for my toys are bigger.
I'm not going to lie, I was equally unimpressed with this worm farm. I really thought it was going to be.
They couldn't find any worms.
I thought it was going to be.
He might have 2 worms.
It was
They found 2 damn worms.
completely underwhelming. It was really,
But it was captivating.
it really was, yeah. So go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show, and make sure you subscribe while you're there. We got the After the Show podcast coming up live here in just a few. Jaybird, before we get to that, if you would wrap us up here with a thought.
Speaking of underwhelming.
Oh, no.
What?
Hold on. I got my hooves. I got to get to my computer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Lord. Oh, boy.
Virginia, stretch for me. Stretch.
I mean,
do some calisthenics.
It's the holiday season. Don't forget, Little Smiles would love your contributions. Just text the word Give Smiles to 44321.
If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of.
Oh, that was so weak.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
That was weak? Oh, Bruce Lee, never heard of him? Oh, okay.
I thought you would do Sarah Lee.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.